everybody, we're in Elizabethtown, North Carolina at Jones Lake State Park. We've never been here before, but as you can see behind us, the water is absolutely stunning. So if you're ready to see it, we're ready to look at it, so let's go. And are y'all ready? I think they're ready too, so let's go. Okay, so we're almost at Jones Lake State Park. We've never been here before. So it's just as much of a surprise to us as it is to you if you've never been either.
Turn left.
I see the sign.
You've entered the car park for your destination.
So we just got out of the car. They do have trash cans, they got a grill, they got a picnic table. So it's like a visitor center over here. And this says Jones Lake State Park visitor information. Welcome at Jones Lake State Park. You can view one of the greatest geological mysteries of the eastern United States, the phenomenon of the Carolina Bays, adjacent to Bladen Lake State Forest and home of two natural bay lakes, Jones and Salters. The 2,208-acre park is a nature lover's delight. You got picnicking, swimming, and boating. Never seen that on the bathroom door before, but you actually did have to pull up and push hard to get the door open. They do have a little free library here. It's cute. And they have little passport stickers in there. Ooh. It'd be cute if they do that at Woods Bay. Have this kind of stuff. So this says, why is the water brown in Jones Lake? The brown color comes from tannic acids that seep out of the waterlogged vegetation like tea out of a tea bag. Though stained, Jones Lake water is clear and free of sediment. Water in the nearby Cape Fear River is also brown, but that's because it is full of sediment. The sediment from eroded topsoil or from scoured riverbanks enters the river from many sources along its length. Sediment can be harmful to aquatic plants and animals. I guess that one's not going to play. I thought you turned it up. It says flames of live fire is natural in the coastal plain of North Carolina and other southeastern states. For thousands of years, lightning, which accompanied the frequent thunderstorms in this region, started fires that swept for miles across the landscape. Lightning ignited fires, shaped the natural communities in the coastal plain. The intensity of the fire in each community depended on soil moisture and the amount of fuels available. How that's supposed to work? Oh. Somehow. pretty. Picked up a little brochure in there. It's really nice picnic areas here. Lots of picnic areas, actually. This is pretty. I do like that they got the fencing up there so you don't go overboard. That is very safe. That would be their boathouse. Yeah, I don't see any boats in there right now. Could be because it's winter time still. along the beach right here. Just hear that nice waves crashing in on you. And I could be wrong, but I'm gonna say that's a swimming area. That's why it's mapped out that way. That's my guess. So, coming this way, and there's more picnic tables. They got you hooked up here if you need somewhere to eat. And then way over there, like right there, you can see a pier over there. I don't know if there's a thing to drive to get over there or not. This is a nice shelter here. Got two big fireplaces in here. Got one on that side, one on that side. Even more picnic tables. Got a fire extinguisher if you need it. It's really nice. Yeah, that sign right there says swimming and wading prohibited, so I'm guessing that's the swimming area over there. Apparently it's too dangerous over here or something. So this is the hiking information here. They have a bay trail, which is 5 miles. And it says this trail starts and finishes on either side of the swim and picnic areas. There is also a spur trail leading from the campground. Then you have a Salters Lake Trail, which is 1 mile. And it says this out and back trail starts from the north side of the Bay Trail and reaches to Salters Lake. Then you have a Cedar Loop Trail, which is also 1 mile. And it says this loop trail starts and finishes from the northwest side of the picnic area. So over here it looks like they got maybe a soccer field, a volleyball field. Really nice playground area. I don't see any playground equipment though, but you can still play games. And that says a garden for butterflies. Backyard butterfly gardens are a great way to attract and enjoy a wide variety of butterflies throughout the flight season. By planting an assortment of flowers that bloom from spring through fall, you will attract adult butterflies seeking nectar. A good butterfly garden also provides host plants for caterpillars, bright sunny locations like flat stones where they can warm themselves, and sources of water like shallow puddles or a dish of wet sand for them to sip the water from. And that shows the different types of butterflies. You got the eastern tiger swallowtail, cabbage white, palmettos swallowtail, monarch, Hessel's hair streak, and American lady. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the video for Jones Lake State Park. And the history of the park is, it says, the Bay Lakes region of Layton County was settled during colonial times. Jones Lake was known as Woodward's Lake for Samuel Woodward, a justice of the peace in the mid-1700s. The lake was later renamed for Isaac Jones, a landowner who donated a tract of land on which Elizabethtown was established in 1773. Salters Lake received its name from Sally Salter, a Revolutionary War heroine who spied on the Tories encamped in town. For approximately 100 years after the area was settled, landowners practiced farming along the river lowlands and creek bottoms. Longleaf pines, then prolific in the area, were used for the production of naval stores, primarily providing turpentine, pitch, and timber. Due to the growth of the turpentine, lumber, and cotton industries, the area's human population soon increased beyond the soil's capacity to support it. However, by 1935, with the fall of the cotton farmer and the exhaustion of industry, large segments of the population found themselves on submergible land. The 1930s were a trying economic time for the country. To create jobs, the federal government poured millions of dollars into conservation. For state parks, these federal assistance programs created a large amount of development and acquisition, given the park system its imperatives. The federal government purchased submergible farmlands in the Jones Lake area at an average of $4.51 per acre, and the Resettlement Administration managed the area
At the
from
stop sign,
1936 to
turn left onto NC 53,
1939.
then turn left onto US 701 North.
Let's just give my GPS a second. Administration, okay, I've already got that. Oh, in order to stimulate the depressed economy, a program of land conservation and utilization began. Using local materials and talents, the Resettlement Administration developed a recreation center at Jones Lake. A large bathhouse, beach, refreshment stand, and picnic grounds were constructed. The property was turned over to the state of North Carolina on July 1st, 1939 for operation under a lease agreement. In October
At the stop sign,
1954,
use the left
the
lane
land
to
was
turn
given
onto
to the
US
state
701 North.
by the federal government. Jones Lake opened in the summer of 1939 as the first state park for African Americans and has achieved immediate popularity. In later years, all North Carolina parks became fully integrated. Besides serving as a source for recreation, the park has played other important roles in the area's history. During World War II, Jones Lake was open only for picnicking and fishing, while the area was used by the anti-aircraft school from Camp Davis for special training programs.
In about 4 miles, turn right onto NC
He's taking us to the
53.
next state park. In the spring of 1970, the area achieved prominence when astronomers gathered here to view a total eclipse of the sun. So that's pretty cool. It says they do have more than 50 picnic tables and 15 grills. I believe that. And the sun is not my friend right now. It's just glaring. It says they had Carolina Bays. Concentrated in the coastal plain of the southeastern United States is a series of 50,000 elliptical depressions. These depressions were called bays, so named for the Sweet Bay, Loveloy Bay, and Red Bay trees found growing around them. Few bays are more than 500 feet in diameter, but the Jones Lake Bay is approximately 8,000 feet in diameter. In the past, nearly all bays contained open water. Today, most bays are filled with wet organic soils and overgrown with wetland vegetation. Only a few illicit lakes remain. So this was all in this little brochure we picked up. I think more states need to do this. Georgia is really good at it. Looks like North Carolina might be too. I think they need to do that in more places. So how'd y'all like the park?
It's good.
Even though they felt it took forever to get there. It felt like we'd been driving 2 or 3 hours, but it was only an hour and 17 minutes from our previous destination. Yeah, so I didn't think it took that long, but anyway. They disagreed. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this one. Hope you enjoyed. It was nice seeing a new area. I have to say that Elizabethtown, North Carolina is a booming place because you go for miles and miles and miles and only see like farmland and stuff, then all of a sudden you're out there in civilization, is all I like to say. So it's a happening place. How'd you enjoy walking across the pier thing?
It was good.
Yeah. He said it, we need one of those where we live at. Well, it said you couldn't fish from the pier, so you couldn't have a rod and reel. So anyway, that's going to do it for this one. Hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe. Mom is concentrating on her driving right now, so I'll say it for her. And I hope you enjoy. So toodaloo. Let's say bye.
Bye.
Bye.